The city of Bloomington says it's still working on the details of a proposal that would temporarily halt any new drug treatment centers from opening in town. As Barbara Brozier reports, some worry the moratorium would only make the local opioid crisis worse.
Several new drug treatment centers have opened in Bloomington over the past couple of years, and city leaders say they weren't prepared for the new business model that emerged as a result of the opioid crisis. They want to temporarily stop any new treatment centers from opening in the city so they can evaluate whether further planning or zoning regulations are needed.
Let's look at this going forward, how it's going to affect our community, how we can best, as a government, make sure that this happens in a way that's positive for the whole community.
It's an issue the city is currently grappling with as it challenges the zoning designation of a facility that opened here last year. The Indiana Center for Recovery offers treatment and transitional housing for those in recovery. The city claims its current zoning designation isn't in line with how the properties are being used. While the city says the proposed moratorium won't impact treatment centers that are already open and in line with city code, the Indiana Center for Recovery feels the idea is misguided.
I'm choosing to be patient and listen to the suggestions provided by the city of Bloomington, but also very, very anxious to get our message out there about who we are as opposed to who we have been made out to be in the community.
Executive Director of the Indiana Recovery Alliance, Chris Abert, says the city should do something to protect residents from predatory treatment centers, but that a broad moratorium isn't the answer. He says there are already issues with access to treatment for those who want it, and this will only exacerbate the problem.
The idea of limiting access to those while you investigate and hire consultants or run this through the city council is not indicative that they understand the scope of the problem, right? And the day-to-day costs that this is having on people's lives.
The city says it's well aware of the urgency of the drug problem here, which is why leaders say they're taking action.
We want them to get the treatment that they need when they need it and as close to home as possible, but we want it to be in a way that makes sense for the whole community.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Barbara Brozier.
The proposal will go before the Plan Commission and then City Council for approval, but it's unclear how soon that could happen.